Hello everyone and welcome back to Goddess of Victory NIKKE. George 10 here, and we're pretty much back on the grind, the last minute grind to get gems so we can pull for Summer, Elgato, and Sakura before their banners disappear. And last time we left off with our grind, we had went through chapter 22, Invasion, and we pretty much stopped, well, for the most part, we pretty much are dealing with the invasion as it stands, and near the tail end of it, we actually had our second boss fight against Nihilister and defeated her, of course. But then Dorothy decided to show up and deal the finishing blow to Nihilister, subduing her. But of course, given that it's Dorothy, she more than likely has other intentions for the arc. But aside from that, in being the last chapter, we unlocked the next special mode for Interception, being Anomaly Interception. And with this one, we have particular bosses, such as Kraken, Mirror Container, NVIDIA, and Ultra, and Harvester. Now, as far as I'm aware, these are going to be more difficult when it comes to other bosses. And then I do believe, yeah, so this kind of showcases the drop rates of the items. Custom module shard. Collect a certain amount and use them to obtain custom modules. Yeah, so I guess it kind of shows what we can actually get. Yeah, you can check the ownership status of the selected equipment. Okay. Yeah, so, most likely we'll be able to get special equipment from here. You receive rewards that correspond to the amount of damage you inflict on the selected boss. Anomaly Interception bosses are stronger than Interception EX bosses. I figured. I don't even know if we're strong enough to actually defeat any of these bosses. I assume we can, given that I can pretty much farm the EX ones at this point. Anomaly Interception bosses provide more generous rewards than Interception EX, which is good. Rewards based on targets. The type of reward obtained varies based on the targets. Max level adjustment. The NIKKE's level will be adjusted to 400 if it exceeds 400. If the NIKKE's level is below 400, it will remain unchanged. Okay. Stage target enhancement. Damage as strong element effects are applied to the target at specific stages. Yeah, I believe for, say, Kraken, for example, I believe Mana is actually a pretty good NIKKE to have to deal with Kraken. But we'll worry about dealing with that guy next time. And I do believe I did unlock the next Lost Sector, correct? Yep. Cool, so I can actually... Ooh, hold on. I could do the next 1, 2, 3. I can do the next 4 of these. Nice, very nice. Okay. And if I get through chapter 23, then I unlock another one. Okay. So that might be something worth doing off screen, potentially, after do the next campaign chapter.
This way, Commander. There's no need to hesitate.
Yeah, I'll probably do those off screen, so that way I can kind of save on time and, of course, editing process. But, anywho, let's see about continuing on with the campaign with chapter 23. After all, we gotta continue the grind, so that way we can get some more gems, of course, to do pulls for Summer, Elgato, and Sakura before they disappear. Alright, so chapter 23, Prison.
It is not becoming to rush. I will go slowly.
Alright, so no lost relics near the start.
Moving in. Moving to the designated location. They are humanity's enemy, and so I...
Okay, so yeah, we're still plenty strong. Did I select the regular battle again? God dang it.
Suppress them swiftly.
Okay. we're gonna quit the battle, and then we're gonna do it proper to where we do the quick battle, like I intended to do.
I will turn every...
Got the end.
Moving in.
I hate when I misclick.
Don't worry. I will protect you.
Yeah. I know this is not really an LP, but that's pretty much LP curse kind of thing. Okay.
I will turn...
Third time's the charm.
All right, moving in.
There we go.
Commander, the disruptive elements
Yeah.
have been moving to... Engaging with the enemy. It is not...
Off to a great start.
Truly beautiful story this was. I am most pleased. All right, I will turn every...
Let's see, how many lost relics?
Location.
Huh, 14, just like last time.
All right. Engaging with the enemy. It is not becoming to...
Yeah, so we're at pretty much a little over 160.
Dorothy? What's she doing showing up here?
To enact your scheme, I'm sure.
This is the first time I've seen that NIKKE. Do you know who that is?
Unfortunately, yes.
She's a pilgrim. Excuse me? We've got raptures invading the Ark, then heretics, and now a pilgrim? Are we gonna be okay? We should be fine. If we look at the records from up on the surface, pilgrims weren't necessarily friendly, but they weren't overtly hostile either.
Yeah, the only one who's kind of hostile / unfriendly is Dorothy.
I don't know why, but I think it's safe to assume they're not here to destroy the Ark. They also attacked the heretics.
Yeah, that's what she wants you to think. If anyone kind of wants to destroy the Ark, it'd be Dorothy. But of course, we can pretty much find out more about that with Overzone, which I could take it to go through, but I'm not really gonna get that many rewards aside from, I believe, soundtrack and potentially like customization in terms of my profile stuff.
Commander, what should we do?
Let's get out of here for now. We need to find out the reason behind this sudden appearance.
I will be waiting here. Contact me immediately if something happens. Time to show them what we're made of.
It's like, yeah, given the stuff that Dorothy was doing with while we were with Johan and the others at Eden, not exactly all that trusting with Dorothy at the moment.
Tell me to down with those who threaten the kingdom.
With this, we're one step closer to our dream.
I mean, might as well be akin to that, it might as well be akin to the analogy of the scorpion and the frog. With Dorothy, of course, being the scorpion. There are sounds of something heavy being dragged along the ground, in sync with lumbering footsteps. A voice rings out the moment the footsteps stop. The dragging sound ceases as well. Dorothy stands before us, dragging an unresponsive Nihilister behind her.
Hello, everyone. We keep running into each other, it seems.
I don't trust you.
Dorothy.
What are you doing here in the Ark?
I was invited.
Dorothy tosses Nihilister forward. Her limp body tumbles across the ground. She is completely motionless.
Is she dead?
Maybe?
For the time being, yes. Her throat was slashed clean through. Such a grievous injury would be enough to kill anyone. However, since she is a heretic, she'll be able to repair herself in no time.
So what do you intend on doing with her?
It wasn't my original intention, but I'll consider her a gift to the Ark. What you choose to do with her is your business. This may be a bit overwhelming for my first visit, but it's nothing a gift can't smooth over.
You haven't planted a bomb in her or anything, have you?
What reason would I have to do such a thing?
Maybe for your delusional revenge against the Ark?
I possess weapons far more destructive than a puny bomb.
What happened to Papillon? Do people from Eden know about this?
I realize you've all been caught off guard by my sudden appearance, but must you keep grilling me with questions?
Yes, because you're not exactly the most trustworthy.
It makes it seem as if you're frightened of me.
More like paranoid. Paranoid/skeptical.
Considering you downed a heretic with one shot, I'd say it makes sense for us to be scared.
Don't be like that. I'm not here to talk about that.
Answer the question.
Papillon is playing her role perfectly well. She got me in touch with the Ark, and she is resting peacefully at Eden. She has agreed to keep me and the Ark connected for a while. Of course, given Eden's disdain for the Ark, this is all being done without their knowledge. So I'm afraid I'll have to cut our little reunion short. Where is Deputy Chief Burning Gum?
What business could you possibly have with him?
Quite a bit, considering he's the one who invited me.
Enoch.
Just a moment.
Enoch? Why are you calling me?
Hello, this is Dorothy.
A pilgrim?
That's right.
You actually came?
Don't tell me you weren't being sincere when you invited me.
No, not at all. I'll send some troops over. Wait right there.
No, I'll come to you. I can explore the Ark on the way over. And besides, I have a gift for you. If you could put up a map of some kind, that would be more than enough.
Okay. Enoch, could you please take her to briefing room 13?
Yes, sir.
Enoch, send the coordinates to Miranda and me.
Done.
Huh? Miranda and I will be your guide.
Us? And you two are?
We're the ACPU, the Ark's police force.
Is that right? Well, any chance you can show me where I need to go?
Sure thing. We've got you covered. I have a question. What should we do about the heretic? Carrying her would be awfully cumbersome.
I'll carry her.
Wow, really? Thanks! Thank you! Well, we better get going.
Holly, Miranda.
Don't worry, Commander. We'll take care of it.
Okay, thanks.
See you later.
Holly, Miranda, Dorothy, and Nihilister disappear. Are they going to be okay?
They'll be fine. If she was up to something, she would have made a move.
True, but she may be buying her time.
Besides, the ACPU is a government-sanctioned organization. If Dorothy so much as lays a finger on them, the entire Ark will descend upon her. That's most likely why Polly decided to be her guide.
I can't say I'm entirely confident in Miranda, but Polly is sharp as a tack, so I expect things will go smoothly.
Yes, the two of them can handle themselves.
Right. We'll just have to trust them. Enoch, what's the latest?
Temporary repairs to the Ark's roof are almost complete. A deployment of NIKKE units, led by Absolute and Matisse, is still fighting up on the surface. We have sent additional troops up to the surface, so there should not be any additional Rapture attacks. However, there is still a large number of Raptures remaining inside the Ark.
Looks like a whole lot came down when they had the chance.
There are still no reports of any NIKKE or human casualties. Everything seems to be going well, and will be sorted out soon enough.
So are you saying we don't need to join in the fighting against the Raptures in the Ark?
That's right. Even if you were deployed, it would be unlikely to make much of an impact.
Commander, you want to fight?
Yes, we need to take down an exotic. Enoch, can I know the whereabouts of Crow, Viper, and Jackal?
During the Rapture invasion, while my mind was focused elsewhere. The exotic squad took advantage of that and disappeared from my radar. I am currently unable to determine their location.
How about Siwon?
She is currently at the Bacillus headquarters. The Bacillus headquarters is one of the safest places in the Ark. So the CEOs of Elysion and Tetra are also with her.
Okay, thanks. Everyone, let's head to the Bacillus headquarters. Siwon should know something.
Roger. Let's move.
I will send each CEO some relevant videos. After I have done that, I will go back to concentrating on the raptures inside the Ark. I will therefore be unable to provide you with much assistance. I hope you understand.
It's okay. Just focus on taking care of the Ark.
I will.
For some reason, I can't shake this nervous feeling. Something tells me this breaching of the Ark won't end here. Yeah, I kinda feel the same.
All right, moving in.
The bubbles will show us the way.
Coming. It is not becoming to rush. What a truly
But
beautiful
yeah, my
was.
more or less my video watching when it comes to the actual campaign content was more or less sporadic in a way.
We're one step closer to our dream.
It's like there's more or less like a selective amount of VODs that I've seen in terms of some of the content, but it's only been with like a few chapters and then some of the event stories. So campaign chapters like this one and later ones are pretty much going to be new territory for me, since I haven't seen really any cutscenes involving them. Missiles headquarter conference room.
So what you're telling me is that the gaping hole in the Ark's roof, which caused raptures to come pouring in, is Exotic's doing?
In a way, yes. Right.
I took a look at the data that Enoch shared. It's not enough to give credence to our suspicions.
However, even though there is room for suspicion, we still do not have conclusive evidence. These activities of Exotic have been spread across such a wide area. Crow just purchased a bomb meant for excavation and then registered it on the dark net. Viper is only speaking to her acquaintances as usual. Jackal just gnawed through the rivets, keeping the elevator tied down.
Yes, but all those combined pretty much led up to the situation at hand.
However, there is a very simple way we can determine whether our suspicions are correct.
Right. It will be easily solved with a brain scan. By using a deep brain scan, we can determine the intent behind their actions. That will give us what we need to find out what role Exotic played in all of this.
Why bother with all that? The evidence that we've got is already pretty damning. If you ask me, this case has already been solved. Why bother going through all these convoluted and unnecessary steps?
Siwon starts to poke at her phone.
What the?
I grab Siwon's wrist.
Have you lost your mind? Let me go!
No way. On the phone screen, I can see that the Exotic self-detonation app has been opened. Why are you opening that?
What do you think, genius? I'm going to blow their heads off! That's what they get for blasting a hole in the Ark.
If you press that button, you'll be sorry.
Good grief. You're always on the NIKKE side, aren't you? Even when they've gone rogue.
I assume you were planning on covering this up as well.
What?
Exotic belongs to Bacillus. If it comes to light that NIKKEs from Bacillus were involved in terrorist activities, the company's stock would take a nosedive, as would its beloved reputation, which you care so much about.
You completely lost your marbles since you came back from the surface? Listen, I know you're not exactly my biggest fan, but do you really think I'd do something as despicable as trying to sweep this under the rug?
Honestly, yes. Yes, I do. And yes, you would. Because you're that much of a rat.
Let go of me.
No.
Don't press it. We need to be absolutely certain of who the culprits are.
What is wrong with you people?
Simple. You have proven many a times that you're someone who cannot be trusted, Siwen.
Everyone has been evacuated, and the raptors that have breached the Ark are all going to be taken care of. Even a heretic managed to find its way in, but apparently a pilgrim came and subdued it. This is an open and shut case. Why are you all insisting on making this more difficult than it has to be? If someone commits a crime, they should be punished. It's time that exotic faces the music.
I don't think this is as cut and dried as you make it out to be. The blame for this incident is being pinned on EH. EH is the leader of Heavenly Ascension. And Heavenly Ascension is a terrorist organization in the Outer Rim. Do you understand what that means?
I don't know, and I don't need to know. It's not my business.
The central government now has grounds to exterminate the entire Outer Rim. There was an act dégradation majeur which left a hole in the Ark. If they come to find that there's even the most tenuous of connections, they won't hesitate. Deputy Chief Doben is already on the move. He despises the Outer Rim with a passion. We won't let this opportunity pass him by.
Yeah, he pretty much has a hate boner for the Outer Rim, kind of equivalent to Frieza when it comes to the Saiyans.
We need to catch Exotic. The entire fate of the Outer Rim hangs in the balance.
So what? What do I care what happens to people in the Outer Rim?
With a flourish, Mustang grabs Siwen's phone.
I assume this is your telephone personnel.
What of it?
Yep. I figured he would do that. He smashed it. Mustang crushes Siwen's phone with his bare hands.
Are you crazy? What the hell are you doing?
Not gonna lie, I did not figure that he was that strong.
Terribly sorry.
At least I didn't figure he was strong enough to crush a phone with his bare hands. Though, depending on the build quality of the phone, enough force would break it.
I always seem to underestimate my own strength.
Whatever excuse you want to go by, Mustang.
You son of a...
Commander! I leave it to you to track down Exotic.
We would love to help, but there are still quite a few raptures remaining inside the Ark. We've assigned all our manpower to focus on that, so we won't be able to lend you much support.
It's okay, no problem.
However, that doesn't mean we'll be hanging you out to dry. We'll have Maiden and Guillotine from the Extrinsic Squad on standby.
Thanks, that'll be a big help.
Should I mobilize the queens?
The Underworld Queen? I thought they were lying low because of all the trouble with Doben.
My queens would never let such a silly bagatelle get in their way. The same goes for Mon as well.
What do you have in mind?
I'm going to interfere avec Doben's plans. Apparemment, he is gathering all his troops. I was thinking of dropping by and throwing a wrench in the works.
Are you planning on fomenting a mutiny?
Oh, heavens no! I don't want to hurt anyone. It will just be little scuffles, that's all.
Okay, I'm sure you know what you're doing.
Yeah, he's more or less going to throw in a little chaos into Doban's plans. And honestly, I'm all for it. The guy's an asshole.
As far as tracking down Exotic is concerned, where are you planning to start?
I was planning on checking out the Outer Rim. It would be a logical place to start.
Sounds like a plan. All right then, let's get moving.
Good luck!
I've only now just realized. Where's Anderson?
Anderson is recuperating at the moment.
What?
Nothing life-threatening, but he's nonetheless indisposed. He won't be joining us for the time being. I'll give you the details another time.
Very well. I'll get moving. See you all later.
Good luck.
Bonjour!
So I'm kind of wondering what happened to Anderson to cause him to be more or less indisposed for the time being.
Let's go, everyone! Alright, let's keep going. Tell me to down with those who threaten me. Now is the time. Unity. And let's go again! Yes! Good! Tell me to down with those who threaten me. Focus our attack.
Very nice.
What a truly beautiful story this was. I am most pleased with it.
I can't believe you're doing this to me.
I'm glad to see her pissed. Yeah, she speaks fluent Yosemite Sam.
How dare those useless hunks of junk! Screw with Bacillus! And after everything I did to bring Matisse to the top!
I can't let it fall. Never. Hey, did you bring your cell phone?
Of course.
Give it to me.
Mihara hands her phone to Siwon.
Those fools. All I needed was another phone, and I'm back in business. Wait, what's wrong with this thing?
Siwon frantically taps at the detonation button, but there's no response.
Bacillus's main communication line is down.
What? I thought they were back up.
It seems that our main communications hub just went offline. It will take some time to repair it. Until then, I'm afraid communication will be impossible.
How the hell did the main hub manage to go offline?
I believe someone mentioned something to the effect of teeth marks.
What in the blue blazes is that supposed to mean?
Jackal did it.
I cannot say. I don't know all the details.
I feel like I'm losing my mind over here. Hey, you two.
Yes?
Yes.
Go find Exotic. No matter what happens, you have to find them before anyone else does.
What should we do with them once we find them?
Kill them. I'll turn off your inhibitors, so find them and kill them. Got that?
Understood.
Got it. Now get going. Contact me if you find something.
Communications are down. So, how should we contact you?
The self-detonation protocol is the only thing linked to the main communications line, whereas everything else shares a network with Elysion and Tetra. You should be able to contact me without any issues.
Okay.
It is not becoming to rush.
Yeah, so I'm pretty sure at some point, Jackal, or at some point, Uni is gonna potentially do something when it comes to the fact means that Crow did essentially gaslight / manipulate Uni into essentially working with her.
The bubbles will show.
All this means, of course, getting back at Siwon.
It is not becoming to rush. I will go.
Did you call the bubbles?
I figured there'd be something back there, but apparently not.
It is not becoming to rush. I will go slowly.
The bubbles will show us the way.
Yeah.
All right, moving in.
All right, moving in.
Oh, we got something nearby.
Will show us the way.
Ah, there it is. Right on the other side of the vehicle.
Moving to the designated location.
They are humanity's enemy.
The bubbles will show us the way.
With this, we're one step closer to. All right, moving in.
There we go.
Did you call? All right, not there.
They are humanity's enemy. All right.
The story will be rewritten into a tale that's happy and beautiful.
Alright, so let's see what this switch activates.
Way.
Aha! It opens that gateway. Okay. So, I assume that's linked to somewhere. So where's the other half? Yeah, so that's pretty much the outer rim. So where's the other half of that hatch? It's gotta be around. No, probably not that. Aha! It's gotta be that right there on the other side of the boss. But we'll deal with that later.
All right, not there. I knew that.
We gotta more or less get to that point first.
Coming.
Moving to the designated commander. The disruptive elements have been
There we go.
May we continue our date?
All right. They are humanity. All right. With this, we're one step closer to our dream.
The bubbles will show us the way. All right, not there.
They are humanity. It is not becoming to rush. I will go slowly.
Just getting a quick drink of water. Outer rim entrance, in front of the partition.
Huh? Master, the partition is open?
It would seem so.
How come? I thought it couldn't be opened without permission from someone higher up.
Not only that, it's super quiet out here. Too quiet. I thought everyone in the outer rim always wanted to come to the Ark. But I don't see a single soul out here.
We don't know why, but the main thing is that the partition is open. That means raptures can enter the outer rim.
That might explain why it's so quiet. It's not like the outer rim has any safety shelters.
Let's head in and see what's going on.
Roger.
Cadet!
Oh, Moran.
Cadet!
Who's that hollering over there?
That voice.
Cadet! Over here.
Moran?
Help me! There are raptures over here.
Hurry.
Let us get off to a beautiful start.
Tell me to down with those who threaten me.
Yeah, in my opinion, if any of the exotic members were killed, wouldn't mind if it was Crow. Because honestly, let's face it, pretty much nobody likes Crow, and I guarantee that next to no one will miss Crow.
Tell me to down with those who threaten me.
Commence firing.
I mean, let's face it, Crow is pretty much straight up a villain and effectively a terrorist, so eliminating her wouldn't exactly be a bad thing.
That was a close shave. I had no idea we'd run into raptors over here.
Moran, what are you doing here?
Do you know who's to blame for all this?
Exotic.
You'd better take a seat for this one. It was those jerks from X... Huh?
Yep, we beat her to the punch.
How'd you know?
Mustang told me.
That makes sense. That's good then. I don't have to explain everything. I'm here to catch those bastards.
Since Exotic has ties to the Outer Rim, I figured this would be a good place to start. This is actually perfect. I was kind of worried going solo. Feel a lot more confident with you all backing me up. Someone left this partition open, so this entire place is teeming with raptors. Might have ended up in over my head, since dealing with raptors isn't exactly my forte.
What about Sakura and Rosanna?
Beats me. They were wary of me and didn't provide any details. Those two drive me up the wall sometimes. They're always chattering with each other, yet they never tell me anything.
Is everyone in the Outer Rim safe?
Yes. Fortunately, there was a broadcast all over the Ark about the Raptor raid. So, everyone was able to make it to safety in time.
Did you find out anything about Exotic?
I've been looking through all the evacuation camps, but they haven't uncovered anything yet. If we can find Heavenly Ascension's main base, things would go much smoother. Exotic paid Heavenly Ascension plenty of visits, but they're always moving their base of operations to different locations. I'm not sure where they are now.
If we track down Heavenly Ascension's main base, you think we'll turn up something?
Most likely. I'm sure we'll find something related to these recent attacks. Even better, those exotic punks could be there.
Okay, let's go then.
Let's go to the evacuation camps first. There might be someone there associated with Heavenly Ascension.
A moment later, in the Outer Rim evacuation camp.
This is bad. This rinky-dink setup is like a house of cards. A single rapture could tear through this place like a bull in a china shop.
Don't worry. If a raptor manages to break through, these people can still run away.
Is that supposed to make me feel better?
Maybe?
Hey, who's the leader around here?
I am. Who are you?
Don't you recognize me?
Oh, Moran.
I'm surprised to see you here.
I didn't have much of a choice. This is the only decent refuge left.
What about your kid and your brother?
They went somewhere else. The Raptures attacked when I was leaving for work.
Are they okay?
I'm not sure. All I can do is hope. Like I always have.
I see.
What's gotten into EH anyway? They should stick to issuing warnings or detonating government facilities. Whatever possessed them to blow a hole in the Ark? I heard rumblings about how there was a big attack being planned, one which wouldn't involve any casualties. But I had no idea it'd be something so out of left field. And to resort to suicide bombings? How reckless and irresponsible can you get?
It's not what you think.
What do you mean? Because of this, everyone in the Ark thinks that we're involved somehow. And now we have no idea when or if the other shoe is going to drop. Not only are we dealing with raptures, but now we've got the central government breathing down our necks, trying to snuff us out. It's all thanks to the fact that EH comes from the Outer Rim. This is a golden opportunity for them. They've always considered us a thorn in their side, and now they can get rid of us all in one fell swoop.
I'm telling you, that's not what's happening.
Fine. What is it then?
It's...
We're looking for those responsible. And we need your cooperation.
Looking for what? Who are you? Some kind of soldier? What's the military doing here? We don't know anything. EH is the one responsible. It's got nothing to do with anyone else in the Outer Rim.
I know. That's why I need evidence to prove it.
Evidence? Like what?
Do you know where Heavenly Ascension's main base is?
Come on, spit it out. I know you're not that high up, but you're no underling either.
If I tell you, you'll leave us alone?
I promise.
No, your promise doesn't mean anything. I want Soldier Boy here to promise me. But do you even have the authority to back up such a promise?
I can make it happen. I promise.
Well, I still don't fully trust you. We've done nothing wrong. This is all EH's doing. Why do we have to be dragged into it? Anyway, I'll tell you if you promise to protect us. Is that a deal?
I checked the coordinates given to us by the Outer Rim citizen. It's not too far from here. What's wrong?
I'm just a bit sad, that's all. EH worked really hard. I know it's weird to describe a terrorist as hardworking, but she did everything she could to deliver Outer Rim's message without letting anyone get hurt. Unfortunately, that was met with significant backlash, and it only made things worse. She really tried to make the Outer Rim a better place for people to live in. But that's not what everyone believes. If you knew EH just a little bit, you'd know that she'd never do anything to harm the Outer Rim.
As far as we're concerned, EH is the head of a terrorist organization. Nothing more, nothing less. The ideals and methodology behind it are of no concern to us. EH is a terrorist who poses a serious threat to the Ark.
Yeah. Terrorism shouldn't be justified under any circumstance. EH knows that more than anyone. She tried to walk a different path, but died before she could take the first step. It's just sad, that's all.
I don't know. There might be a chance she's alive. Oh, Collector. Commander, are you safe? If you are, please reply. I'm safe and sound. Thank goodness. It's pandemonium over here in the Ark. I didn't know if anything had happened to you, so I wanted to send a message. How are you? Still having kicking. But the Outer Rim is in shambles. Normally, a rapture attack on the Ark would be of no concern to us, as there was a partition separating us. However, it suddenly opened up, as if it had a mind of its own. I don't have a clue who opened it, but as a result, raptures have been swarming into the Outer Rim. Everyone's running for their lives. I'll be right over. Nah, don't inconvenience yourself. We're all well versed in evading raptures, so we'll be able to stay hidden no problem. Don't worry about us. Then how can I help? I didn't want to mention it right away. Don't want to appear materialistic. But since you asked, go on. When the partition opened up, a few of my friends stormed outside. They said rather than dying here, they wanted to see what it was like to step inside the Ark before they died. Communications were spotty but functional for a while. But now they're completely down. If you could confirm what happened to them, I'd be eternally grateful. Okay, I'll go look for them. Thank you. Truly. Alright, so where are they? Oh, only 2 battles. Okay.
It is not becoming to rush. I'm engaging with the enemy. The bubbles will show us the way.
Consistently, they've been in sets of 3.
Time to show them what we're made of.
Of course, it's only 2 battles, but it's the barrier again.
Tell me to down with those who threaten the kingdom. Clear my throat. Threaten down with our attacks. I'll do my best. Cheer me on. Tell me to down with those who threaten the kingdom. All gun open. Fire! Regroup and good job. Down with those who threaten the all gun open. Fire! I'll do my best. Cheer me on. Let me clear my throat. threaten the kingdom.
The story will be rewritten into a tale that's happy and beautiful.
Alright, that's one. Now for the other one.
I will turn
It is not becoming to rush. I will go slowly. I will clean up neatly and beautifully. Neutralize.
Tell me to down with those who would threaten the kingdom. Focus our attack. Let's keep going.
Reloading.
Regroup, and let's go again. Let's keep going. Just a little bit more. Tell me to down with those who threaten the all send for shelter. Fire! Threaten the kingdom.
Target eliminated.
Tell me to down with those who threaten the now is the time of true beauty. Cover me. Let me clear my throat!
Commander, the disruptive elements have been removed. May we continue our date now?
Commander, we've done a search of the vicinity. And? 5 unidentified bodies were found. Judging from their clothing, they were human citizens of the Outer Rim. So, technically, there is casualties for the invasion. Let's continue searching. Commander, I understand how you feel, but it won't do much good. The fact that the Raptures are no longer actively on the offensive indicates that they've already done what they came here to do. Anise is right. If you want, we can continue our search, but I doubt it will make any difference. Very well. Call off the search. Nope. Well, I just ran into an error, so that was kind of a odd glitch. There we go. Thank you, Commander, for helping me out once again. I'm sorry to be the bearer of bad news. No, it's okay. I'm grateful all the same. At the very least, they were able to set foot on their fabled ark. I'm sure they died feeling they'd accomplished something. It's kind of funny when you think about it. 2 entirely different worlds on each side of a wall. It never really stuck out to me as unjust before, and I never tried to do anything about it either. Now, however, my thoughts have changed. What? Commander, are you listening to the broadcast? No, what is it? On the radio, they're claiming that there are 0 casualties. Can you believe that? My goodness, this is just too much. Anyway, thank you for doing me this favor. I thought I had finally repaid you what I owed, but it seems I may still be in your debt. Don't worry about it. I'm not just blowing hot air. If you ever need help, please come to me. Whatever it is, I'll help you, no matter what's at stake. Okay, thank you. Stay safe, and thank you again. Well, that's it for a collector for now. Okay, so despite that error, let's go ahead and head back to the campaign.
All right, moving in. The bubbles will show us the way.
Let's see. Oh, there's Lost Relic.
Moving to the designated location.
Siren and Crown essentially teleported up there. Gray Haze scenario version.
It is not becoming to rush. I will go slowly.
Let's see, anything over here? Nope, can't go to that corner.
Moving in.
Yeah, probably can't get there, so let's continue on.
Will show us the way.
Into the outer rim. Okay, so we got 2 battles to the left and a couple to the right. We need to go that way for progression of the plot. So I'll take care of these 2, and then we'll go to the ones on the left.
Commander, the disruptive elements have been...
All right, coming.
Moving to the designated location.
Securing victory for their subjects is a king's duty. It is not becoming to rush. I will turn every...
The bubbles will show...
Commander, the disruptive elements have been removed. May we continue our date now?
All right, not there. They are humanity's and...
All right, with this, we're one step closer to our dream.
All right, not there. I knew that.
I know I spotted 1 lost relic. Oh,
It is not becoming...
there's another one.
I will go slowly.
What are your orders? Moving to the designated location.
Okay, so that's nowhere to go to. But there's one over here next to this fire pit.
All right, not there.
Or the flaming barrel, rather.
Knew that.
There we go. Okay, so 9 more.
Show us the way. The bubbles will show us the way.
Huh. So we can't get in there from what it looks like. Oh, there's one right there. Yeah, so we're gonna go... I'm assuming through there? Yeah, that's gotta be it. We're gonna go through this, pipe tunnel.
All right, moving in.
Encounter.
It is not becoming... What a truly beautiful story this was. I am
Moving to the
Engaging with the...
All right, not what a truly beautiful story this was. I am most pleased.
The bubbles...
They are humanity's enemies.
All right, moving in. Is this it?
According to the coordinates, yes.
Considering this is their evil lair, I was expecting a little more. I thought there'd at least be a flag or maybe some statues commemorating their leader or something.
These guys don't have 2 coins to rub together. Do you really think they'd be spending their money on stuff like that?
Is there any way to confirm that this really is Heavenly Ascension's main base?
Smell it.
Come again?
Just breathe in deeply.
Anise closes her eyes and breathes in. Neon dangles a piece of cloth under Anise's nose.
Ew! What is that smell? What is that thing? This? Just something random I picked off the ground. Why in the name of all that is holy would you put that under my nose?
Good question.
I was curious about what it smelled like. Then why didn't you give it a whiff yourself?
Exactly.
I can smell the gunpowder.
Whoever was here, they were armed. That means we're in the right place. The only problem is, there's nothing here.
Just as Moran described, the place is completely desolate. All that remains is the faint smell of gunpowder in the air and heaps of garbage on the ground.
Commander, I suggest we have a look around. There could be something tied to exotic.
Yes, let's do that.
Just a second, Master. Something's coming. 10 of them. 10 of what?
Raptures? There's a cacophonous explosion as one of the doors flies off the hinges, soaring through the cloud of smoke that's kicked up. Oh, mass-produced NIKKEs. From the smoke, a group of NIKKEs emerge.
What the?
Let me guess. They work for Dobon, don't they?
NIKKEs?
Who are you? How did you get here?
Who are we? Who are you?
We're a commando unit. I'm the commander, George 10.
The counters.
Answer a question. What's your purpose here?
We heard that Raptures had invaded the Outer Rim, and we'd come to exterminate them.
Why enter from the inside? You afraid the Raptures are gonna steal something?
No, we came for supplies.
Supplies? In the Outer Rim?
You're here under whose orders again?
Deputy Chief Dobin.
Yep. Oh, Viper. Those NIKKEs have weapons meant to kill humans. I wonder, do you think those are of any use against the Rapture? They got weapons intended to kill humans.
Huh?
There's that dumbfounded look again.
You rotten mother... You're just using the Rapture invasion as an excuse to come here and wipe out those in the Outer Rim.
Pretty much.
Dobin was the one who opened the partition.
Mm-hmm. I think that's a safe bet.
No, I mean...
Don't move! I'm taking those weapons from you and destroying them. I'm telling you, don't budge or I'll snap you in two.
Moran edges towards them slowly. Ravi, Anise, Neon, help me disarm them.
Roger.
Uh-oh. A strange sound emanates from behind us, and I whip my head back. Standing amidst a crack in the wall, there's a familiar face. Viper! Viper grabs my shirt and yanks forcefully. Rappy!
Commander!
Rappy holds on to me. And we suddenly find ourselves plummeting into darkness. Ah, great. So we effectively get jumped by Viper and yanked away while the others are pretty much stuck with Dobon's mass-produced NIKKEs.
My voice is ready! Threaten down, focus out attack. Regroup, and let's go again. Tell me to down with those who threaten, but now is the time of true beauty.
Very nice.
Commander, the disruptive elements have been removed. May we continue our date now?
Uh-huh. An EX stage.
The bubbles will show us the way. Coming.
All right, moving in.
Alright, let's see what we got. Do we have a boss or battle scenario?
Time to show them what we're made of.
We got a battle scenario. And unfortunately, it's a long one.
Tell me to down with those who threaten, but now is the time of true beauty.
All right, let's keep going.
Thankfully, an AoE burst like Helm's or Cinderella's will prove to be quite helpful.
All right, let's keep going.
Down with those who threaten the kingdom. Focus our attack.
Yeah, and the burst selection is pretty much akin to what I was doing to try and progress through hard mode chapter 12. But of course, like I mentioned, I'm pretty much stuck dealing with the boss of that chapter, so not able to get to chapter 13 hard mode just yet. There we go.
Commander, the disruptive elements have been removed. May we continue our date now?
Alright, nice 300 gems. Okay, next.
It is not becoming to rush. I will go.
But first, we need to snag this. There we go.
All right, moving in.
Oh, there's another one?
Did you call? All right, not there. I knew that.
Oh, okay. It's right on the other side. But unfortunately, we cannot get there yet.
All right, moving in.
We have to get through the tunnel and then go around. Then we can snag that next relic.
Securing victory for their subjects is a king's
Nice.
duty. Moving to the They are humanity's.
The bubbles will show us the way.
Ah,
Commander, are you okay?
yeah, thanks to you.
According to my calculations, we must have fallen around 33 feet. I never imagined there was a subterranean tunnel of this size.
Viper pulled me down.
Yes, I saw. I'll contact Denise and Neon.
I'm afraid that won't work. Pretty much any signal is jammed down here.
Viper.
Honey, you aren't hurt, are you?
Rappy, grab her.
Roger that.
Rappy runs.
Oh, so that's how it is.
Tendrils of fire spew from the walls.
Are you gonna stay put, like a good girl? Or am I gonna have to torch you? And just so you know, this torches Nikke's just as well as it does humans.
I see you're nothing if not well prepared.
This is a secret passage connecting Heavenly Ascension and the Ark. I made a few alterations. If I catch anyone suspicious in here, I can burn them to a crisp. You see these holes in the walls? Behind each of those is a flamethrower. So I suggest you watch your step.
I don't suppose you brought me down here to have a nice chat.
Oh, honey buns. Why are you so grumpy? You used to be so nice to me.
Yeah, that was before you more or less, metaphorically stabbed me in the back. Or, in the case of what happened with chapter 17, shot me. What are you planning?
Do you really want to know? Then follow me. I'll take you to meet Crow.
Viper walks through the tunnel with Rappy and I following close behind. She doesn't appear to be armed, but we still need to keep our wits about us. When you're dealing with Viper, you've always got to be on guard. I communicate with Rappy through hand signals. Are the suppression bullets ready? I didn't know you knew hand signals. When did you learn? When I was at Eden, I picked it up from Johan. Very nice. You're getting more impressive every day. The suppression bullets are ready. Should I shoot? No. Let's keep following her for now. It's dangerous here, and it's Viper we're dealing with. Roger. There's a lot of interference here. All communications are still down. We'll find a way.
Honey.
What? What?
Are you not talking because you're too focused on my behind? Or are you and Rappy talking in secret?
So I can either say, how'd you know I was looking? Or, I'm just a bit tired, that's all. And we'll humor her.
So you were sneaking a peek then?
I'll try and sashay a little more for you.
Might as well come up with some sort of convincing bluff. Viper continues to walk and talk with her back to us.
Honey, do you hate us? Why? Is it because we're behind all those terror attacks on the Ark?
Well, it's a pretty good reason.
Or is it because of that little hole I made in your stomach?
Arguably, both.
Perhaps I should change the question. If you catch us, what will you do?
When it comes to Crow, I would turn her into molten slag. With the other two? Probably put them in the rehabilitation center and pretty much not let them out.
Tell me to down with those who threaten me. Now is the time of true beauty.
And as far as I'm aware, Viper's not exactly all that useful in terms of combat. Even with her favorite item, I want to say, but she's not on par with, say, Helm. Viper continues to walk with her back to us.
The Raptures breached the hole made in the Ark. If the timing had been off even by the slightest margin, things could have really gone sour. But we made it happen. And now you've come to apprehend us. In order to buy ourselves some time, we made it appear like Heavenly Ascension was behind it. However, I suppose it was only a matter of time before we were caught. It's okay now, since everyone is busy with the Raptures. But if the entire Ark devoted itself to tracking us down... well, I doubt we'd last more than an hour, at best.
Rappy, cut the large cable line with the yellow dots. Should I cut it completely? Yes, but do it in small increments so Viper doesn't know. Roger.
I knew it would all catch up to us eventually. You could have just waited, honey. Why did you come looking for us? Was there something else you wanted to do to us?
I want to get even for you plugging me in the stomach.
You're lying, aren't you?
Not really.
If that's really what you were after, you could have had Suin obliterate us with the push of a button.
And give her the satisfaction? No thanks.
So, is there still any hope?
For what?
For you to forgive us?
You and Jackal, maybe, but you would definitely have to try. For Crow, on the other hand, nah. That will never happen.
Why not?
You've gone too far.
I see.
With that being said, I want to know why you're doing this. I doubt that what you'll have to say will be rational. But if it is, then I'll help you.
What a fool you are! Covering for a terrorist? Are you looking to get a bullet in the head?
So, talk to me. Why have you gone so far off the deep end?
Oh, it's nothing really. I guess I just wanted to see how far your loyalty toward us would go.
Commander, I've severed the wire. I sneak a peek at my phone. Communications are back online. Basement tunnel inside the wall. Okay, got it. How did you know? Jamming systems require a lot of power. This place didn't seem like it had any other equipment requiring such a bulky electric cable. If it wouldn't blow our cover, I'd clap right now.
You'll probably find it underwhelming. But if you really want to know, I can tell you...
Viper turns back and looks at us.
Honey, can you show me your cell phone?
I'll do no such thing.
Come now, don't be like that. I'll show you mine if you show me yours.
Viper shows her cell phone screen to me. I can see that Crow and Jackal are in the same chat room. Viper has written, I need backup, and only has to press send for it to go to the chat group.
If you don't show me, I'll call my friends.
I think it might be wise to send that right about now.
What?
My friends are already on the way. Gotcha, bitch.
But how did you? Do you want to be incinerated? In case you forgot, may I remind you about the flamethrowers I've installed?
Yeah, about those. Rapid kicks the wall with all her might. The wall cracks, exposing the pipes and other devices inside and pulverizing them.
There's no gas or oil leaking out. There's no way this entire tunnel is outfitted with flamethrowers. It's too clean for that. There aren't any oil stains or burn marks. Knowing you, I should have figured you'd lie and tell half-truths.
That's precisely why I said we should solve this with our words. Why are you getting so riled up?
We can talk once you've been restrained. A small drone zooms out from behind Viper. It rushes in front of Rappy and I. And explodes in midair. Who the heck has those explosive drones?
The bubbles will show us the way!
Okay, so we got that story battle. And then we can get the lost relic that's right there.
Moving to the designated location. It is not becoming.
Okay, so I can't go over there.
Slowly.
Anything near the... Look.
Moving to the designated location.
We'll check to see if there's anything next to that fire truck there.
King's duty. It is not engaging with the enemy.
All right, not there.
Oops.
I knew that.
I think I selected regular battle. Oops-a daisy.
Time to show them what we're made of.
We're gonna do this fight the way I intended to. Again, with the freaking misclicks. There we go.
With this, we're one step closer to engaging with the enemy. It is not becoming to rush. I will.
Okay, there's nothing over there.
Moving to the designated.
Coming.
I kind of figured.
All right, moving in.
Drone has been taken out. Someone as dumb as you couldn't have set up something this complex. Whoever did this, come on out.
Yep, and there they are. Behind Viper, two figures emerge from the darkness.
It's been a while.
Hello, bitch.
Oh, hey, Commander!
Quite the reunion. That'll make it nice and easy for us to capture you all at once.
Violence is an instrument that no one wields better than a villain. I've been waiting for an opportunity to put my skills to the test.
Yeah, and I'm waiting for the opportunity to get some payback against you, you bitch.
Commander! Master!
Viper, it's not like you to make such a blunder.
Give me a break. I did my best.
You call having your back to them the entire time your best? You should have had them walk in front of you.
That's no fun.
Are you here to play with us, Commander?
Commander, are you okay? Master, I'm okay.
What about Moran?
She wiped out those Nikkes who got the jump on us, then headed towards the wall. She said she'll stop any more troops from coming in. She also told me to tell you she's sorry for not coming.
Okay, sounds like we don't have to worry about her.
This should have been simple. I presume we have you all to thank for this becoming such a fiasco.
You can think whatever you want.
Hey, should we talk?
The time for that is over.
Well, that's that then.
Yeah, you can have a conversation with the firearms over my team.
Fighting isn't really my specialty, but if you insist.
Counters, inhibitors released. You have permission to use live ammunition. Take them out.
Whoa.
Goodness gracious, honey. You're actually serious.
Damn right.
Huh? What'd I miss? Are we fighting? I love fighting! Just FYI, it doesn't count if you shoot them in the back. Alright, everybody. I can take it from here. Just stay back and provide cover for me. You do realize that's another version of us fighting together, don't you?
Exactly.
Is it? But I want all the credit.
Let's go.
If we can't clinch the victory...
Tell me to down with those who threaten the all Centaur soldiers. Fire!
Reloading.
Tell me to down with those who threaten the now is the time of true beauty. Tell me to down with those who threaten the overhead. Commence firing.
There we go.
Commander, the disruptive elements have been removed. May we continue our date now?
They don't stand a chance.
You all just don't quit.
We can thank all those missions up on the surface for that.
Flames started to belch out from the tunnel walls.
All of the flamethrowers have been activated.
What are you doing?
I'm raising the temperature and burning up all the oxygen. This is an enclosed space. Before long, this place will be like a giant oven.
How could you?
I wouldn't move if I were you. I'm the only one who knows how to shut these off.
I can feel a sharp spike in the temperature. And my breathing becomes labored.
Don't even think about retreating. There's fire coming from the back as well. And like I said before, these flames can incinerate Nikke's just as well as humans.
Are you trying to suffocate us?
Of course not. We're in no danger of suffocation. Neither are you. The same thing can't be said for the commander, however. Do you see this?
An oxygen mask? So you were planning on taking the commander hostage this entire time?
It was our contingency plan if negotiations fell through. And none of you exactly seem willing to speak with us.
Fine, I'll play ball. Let's talk. Just hurry up and turn these things off.
We're far past that now. Hand over the commander, and we'll give him the oxygen mask.
If we hand over the commander, how do we know you'll let us go?
You don't. You're not in a position to negotiate.
My vision is becoming blurry, and I'm struggling to breathe. My head is pounding.
Master, are you okay?
Neon holds me up. I'm not sure, but it feels like she put something in my pocket.
Well, what's it gonna be?
If you so much as lay a finger on them, you're all dead.
Why would we ever hurt Honey? That won't ever happen. So don't worry.
Yeah, given what happened a few chapters back, I don't trust you.
So I ask you again. What's it gonna be?
Just hold in there, Master. We'll come find you.
I feel someone pushing me gently, and something is put over my face. Yeah. Finally, I can breathe again, but I'm still disoriented.
You. Neon, was it?
That's right.
That was pretty sneaky, but you need a little more practice.
Viper puts her hand in my pocket and pulls out something.
I don't think we'll be needing this tracking device. Everyone, hand over your cell phones.
I don't have a cell phone.
You're only harming Honey by wasting time like this. The temperature is only going to rise.
Rappy, Neon, and Anise all hand over their cell phones to Viper. Viper stomps on all of the phones, smashing them into smithereens.
Bye-bye then.
Exotic disappears into the tunnel.
Damn it! After them!
This tunnel is a labyrinth, and we don't know which way they went. We'll only get lost.
Then what should we do? Let's go back to where we came from and wait. What are you talking about? Wait for what? The tracker wasn't the only thing I slipped to Master. I also put a smoke grenade in his inner pocket. It activates when exposed to external pressure. When it does, it erupts into a giant plume of smoke. They discover the tracking device, but not the smoke grenade. All we've got to do is get to higher ground and wait until Master sets it off. They are bound to notice it, and when they do, they'll use it. That was incredible!
Well done, Neon.
Yeah, no kidding.
Let's go.
Smart play by Neon. Effectively, the tracking device was pretty much a ploy. Or a decoy, rather. Though I guess you could say the smoke ring is effectively a contingency plan.
The bubbles will show us the way!
And it pretty much worked. So...
It is not becoming to rush. Securing victory for their subjects is a king's duty.
Alright. Okay, so how many battles left? We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 15. Looks like 18 main battles left, including the boss.
Alright, not there.
I will turn everything.
It is not becoming to rush. I will go slowly.
Outer rim, near the partition.
Hey, Sakura.
What is it?
It seems that Dobin will be coming to the outer rim. He's already sent some troops. The entry to the partition was left open. He sent in some armed Nikkes that he'd hired illegally.
I see.
Is that all you have to say? Hurry up and get over here. I think this first batch was just an appetizer. He's intending on sending way more. I can't handle this on my own.
I have my own affairs to take care of. I'm sorry, but I can't help you.
What? What do you need to do?
Something important.
The outer rim may be wiped off the map. What could be more important than that?
Moran, do what you think is right. I trust you.
What? Hey. Hey! What? She turned her phone off. Hey, jerk.
What is it?
Come to the outer rim.
No.
Come here and help me. Dobin.
Left the partition open and used the raptures as an excuse to send mass-produced Nikkes into the outer rim?
How did you know?
How did you not know?
Huh?
Put yourself in Dobin's shoes.
Huh. But I'm not Dobin.
You've got that right.
Anyway, I'm busy. I can't go, so do whatever you want.
What, are you doing something important too?
So there are some things you do know. Good. Go and fight your own fight then. Got it?
Some help these two are.
Yeah, no kidding.
Oh, right.
Yes? Are you coming to help?
Nope. Just wanted to wish you good luck.
God damn it, Rosanna.
Hey. I feel like I'm going crazy. Should I call my men? No. Then I'd really be putting their lives on the line. Huh.
Moran. We're toast.
What is it now?
Dobin is on his way to the Outer Rim.
Personally?
Yes. Are you there right now? You better get the heck out of there. Rosanna and Sakura really threw a wrench in Dobin's plans last time. The only reason you aren't all 6 feet underground is that Mustang stepped in at the last minute and convinced him otherwise. If you stand in Dobin's way again, he'll come after you with a vengeance.
So what? What can he possibly do to us?
You think he won't come after you?
He doesn't scare me.
Well, you should be scared. He already blames you for many of his misfortunes, and he'd jump at the opportunity to send you all packing. I suggest you sit this one out.
Jin.
If you're gonna prattle on about honor and all that crap, then save it.
The thing about honor is... Hey! You've got some nerve cutting me off. Anyway, if I leave Dobin to his own devices, then everyone here is toast. I have to stop him.
You might get hurt. Huh? Wait a minute.
What?
Oh, boy.
What?
You really are screwed.
How so?
Sakura is convincing everyone at the Outer Rim to lay down their weapons.
Why would she do that?
And Rosanna is apparently going to take on all the troops Dobin is sending.
By herself?
What?
So, they are actually helping out. They're just not saying that they're helping out.
You can always count on quality training.
Target eliminated.
Yeah. For being friends and teammates of Moran, they definitely operate in unique ways, for sure. Though, to be honest, a little extra communication would go a long way. Not gonna lie.
Down with those who threaten, now is the time of true beauty. Securing victory for their subjects is a king's duty.
Outer Rim evacuation camp.
Miss, you're making a mistake. We need to defend ourselves.
I'm going to make this short. Have everyone put down their weapons and stand by.
I will do no such thing. Thanks to EH, the entire Outer Rim is now public enemy #1. Do you really think Dobin is just going to let us go? His goal in life has always been to wipe out the Outer Rim.
Apparently, Deputy Chief Dobin has sent in troops, mass-produced NIKKEs.
You see? We need to be prepared.
Let's say Deputy Chief Dobin does bring troops into the Outer Rim. And when he gets there, he finds that everyone is armed and waiting. What do you think his next course of action will be? You all need to be victims. Act like them. After all, it's the truth, isn't it? So lay down your weapons. We need to avoid any misunderstandings that might arise.
But Dobin doesn't think like that. He won't bother listening to us. He'll just wipe us out the first chance he has.
Ah, yes. There's something I forgot to mention. I was in a hurry, so it must have slipped my mind.
Huh?
Dobin won't lay a finger on any of you. The entire Semakai and I are behind you. It's not only Dobin. Whoever falsely pins these attacks on the Outer Rim will have to answer to us. So please, for the last time, lay down your weapons. Or else I'll have to do it by force. You know I will. The Semakai and I always get what we want. If you want to test just how strong our resolve is, keep holding on to your weapons and find out.
Consigliere.
Huh. Never saw this kind of NPC model before.
Yes, boss.
How many minutes do you need to take care of them?
20 mass-produced Nikkes, was it? 20 minutes should be sufficient.
Dobin sent them. Unlike regular mass-produced Nikkes, their inhibitors are probably deactivated. Don't think they won't be able to shoot you just because they're Nikkes. They could be quite a formidable adversary.
Understood.
Good. Now wipe them out.
Very well.
Get some of your underlings to do the actual fighting. You stay here and chat with me. Is that okay?
Of course.
Soon after, the square is filled with sounds of gunshots and explosions.
Never thought I'd be part of a gunfight inside the city. And in broad daylight at that.
The only reason we could do it is because everyone has been evacuated to the shelters.
Let's see. You said there were more forces being sent.
According to our intel, 50 additional units are being prepared while Dobin himself is coming with 20.
That man is crazy! Raptures are running rampant around the Ark, and instead of help, this is what he does?
Yeah, because he has a hate boner for the Outer Rim.
He's got some bats in the belfry if he actually thinks he can take down the Outer Rim.
The notion does seem rather risible, yes?
You said he's originally from the Outer Rim, correct?
He is?
Dobin? Yes.
Didn't figure that.
He sang like a canary and gave up everything he knew about this place to the Ark. In exchange for selling the Outer Rim down the river, he brought greater stability to the Ark and put himself on the fast track to becoming second in command.
Yeah, what a prick.
Let me ask you, why do you think he's chosen that path in life?
Perhaps he wants to erase his past.
Do you think so?
Yes. For Dobin, coming from the Outer Rim is a humiliating blight on his reputation.
My thoughts differ from yours. In my opinion, that psychopath just enjoys maiming people. He's human filth.
I cannot disagree with that assessment either.
Anyway, what is taking them so long?
Those mass-produced Nikkes must be putting up a decent fight.
Let's go. It's been a while since we've seen some action. There are plenty of other places we can help at.
Yes, boss.
Outer Rim, near the partition.
Sakura. Rosanna.
What are you going to do?
Prevent any more reinforcements from coming and keep the people of the Outer Rim from bearing arms. There's only one thing I can do. I will halt the attack from Dobin's units.
By yourself?
By myself.
Our reinforcements are late.
Oh, and there's the asshole.
What an asshole! What? The Underworld Queen? Those meddling bitches? Not again! What is Mustang doing letting those mongrels run free?
If he was to hear that, I'm pretty sure Mustang would kick your ass.
No matter. It won't require many troops to take out those pieces of garbage. To all of you in the Outer Rim who are still alive, listen up. I want you to shoot these terrorists on sight. Now go! All of you!
Hey there.
Moran pushes herself between the gap and the partition.
You guys planning on going inside?
Huh. I think I've seen this image before.
I hate to break it to you, but this is my turf. And no one gets in unless I say so.
Interfering with my plans again, are you?
Yeah, because you're an asshole.
If you value your life, move aside.
You took the words right out of my mouth. If you all value your lives, then scram. Or try and find another entrance. No? Well, it'll be awfully humiliating if you head back with your tail between your legs after getting whooped by a single NIKKE.
This is your last warning. Move!
Like I said, this is my turf. The only way you're getting through is if you 1. Kill me, or 2. Pay the toll. The toll is cheap. Let me sock you across your face.
Oh. It's from Privity. Hang on a second here.
After these messages, we'll be right back.
There we go. Did a little refresh with OBS. Commander, the Triangle Squad is formally requesting assistance. Our location is front of shelter number 17. Our request is for combat support, so be sure to arm yourselves before setting out. Is this Privity? Yes. From the Sun Government's Triangle Squad. You sound like a bureaucrat. It's because this is a formal request for support. It would also be appreciated if you refrain from unnecessary chatter. So is this an official account? Yes. Will you accept our request? Be there right away. Roger. Awaiting your arrival. Uh-huh.
The bubbles will show us the way.
They are humanity's enemies.
All right, moving in.
Alright, we'll take care of these two here. Grab this lost relic. And then we'll go over here.
The story will be rewritten into a tale that's happy and beautiful.
It is not becoming to rush. I will go slowly.
There we go.
All right, not there. Engaging with the enemy.
It is not
The story will be rewritten into a tale that's happy and beautiful.
All right.
Encounter.
All right, not there. With this,
Excuse me.
closer to our dream.
There we go. That's another outpost level up.
It is not becoming to rush.
Encounter.
The bubbles will
And there happens to be another lost relic close by. Hey, Commander. You got her fast. Hello, Commander. What's the matter? We received reports that a civilian entered an unused shelters. We were trying to search the inside, but because of the raptures, it's proven difficult to break through. It pains me to say this, but you are the only unit which has a degree of autonomy in terms of deployment. That's why we requested assistance from you. You're telling me you can't even handle a few raptures? You're just trying to pawn off this job, aren't you? Our current bodies are not meant for combat use. As a result, our combat capabilities are significantly reduced. So you're basically the same as humans while you're in the Ark. You're not far off, as we are a defense force typically stationed in the Ark. We are kicked out of combat mode unless we are sent to the surface or are actively involved in a special assignment. Given the abruptness of this rapture attack, we didn't have time to switch into our combat builds. We're doing all we can to help the civilians, but taking raptures head on in our current state would be suicide. Understood. Commander, this is a fantastic opportunity for us. Having the Triangle Squad in our debt would be greatly advantageous. Huh? What's all this about debt? What about helping us out of the goodness of your heart? Don't be so naive. You're always making our lives a living hell, so don't try and act like we're buddy-buddy and gonna be doing you a favor. Yeah, what she said. I understand that you're close to the commander, but that doesn't make us friends. Tell him, niece. We haven't forgotten about Marion. Yeah, there is that. We were under orders. We had no choice. Privity, you were an agent of the central government and part of the Triangle Squad. Conduct yourself accordingly. I will issue a formal report notifying the relevant bodies of the support you've provided. There will be commensurate rewards issued to you all. Roger. Let's head in, Commander. Yes, let's go. Once you take out the Raptures, we'll head into the shelter and confirm the status of the civilian. Thank you for your assistance in this matter.
I will clean up neatly and...
Ah, good. Thankfully, all these battles are a nice short scenario.
Tell me to down with those who threaten the kingdom. All 10 for shelters. Fire!
Securing victory for their subjects is a king's duty.
The bubbles will show us the way.
Oh, there it is. Right in front of the fire truck.
Not there. I knew that.
Oh, Gray Haze. The track we're currently listening to. Cool.
It is not becoming to...
Engaging with the enemy.
All right, not there.
Crown kind of got caught off there with the dialogue.
If we can't clinch the victory.
Reloading.
Tell me to down with those who threaten the kingdom.
Very nice.
Commander, the disruptive elements have been removed. May we continue our date now?
They are humanity's... All right, not there. I
will protect the commander.
Tell me to down with those who threaten the kingdom.
Reloading. Target eliminated.
Tell me to down with those who threaten the kingdom.
Commence firing.
There we go. Very nice.
With this, we're one step closer to our dream.
Raptures defeated. Triangle Squad is free to enter the shelter. Cover them. Roger. A moment later, the safety of the civilian has been secured. Even though he is a non-citizen without recognition chips. What? It's something that you often see. They find a shelter that is not as well secured and stake it out for themselves. These shelters feature temporary living spaces as well as drinking water and food. So even unused shelters come with basic necessities. They're just lacking a few facilities. Anyone can just enter? Yes, the shelter does not discriminate. Since they were made for emergency situations, the entryways don't scan for whether you have a recognition chip or not. That's not to say, however, that they're overly comfortable. If you want to survive, they'll get the job done. No more than that. How long was that person squatting in the shelter? I believe around 2 weeks. Based on a cursory examination, it appears he hid himself there after falling into serious debt. So what will happen to him now? Since he doesn't have a recognition chip, he'll be an outcast. To the Outer Rim? Yes. Why can't we just let him go? That would be exceedingly difficult. However, there will be an investigation as to what landed him in this situation. If, during that investigation, we can determine that he was a victim of some illegal activity, then the central government will help. The central government? Are you sure we can trust them? Yes. You seem awfully confident. That's because I am. Once again, I thank you for the support. Until next time. Yeah. I know her confidence kind of was shaken a little bit, but that was during the Stellar Blade collab. Thanks again for your help back there. We've looked into that civilian. We have confirmed that he was a victim of real estate fraud. It's a scam that's been running rampant throughout the Ark recently. He got so desperate that he even pawned his recognition chip. Action will be taken once we find out more information. I just wanted to keep you abreast of the situation in case you were worried. Thanks for keeping me in the loop. We're being sent out into the fray once again. Be safe. You too. Alright. With that little side mission done, we can continue.
Coming to rush. I will go slowly.
I will turn everything in.
Moving to the designated location.
Securing victory for their subjects is a king's duty.
All right. I will turn everything.
Moving to the designated location.
For a moment, I thought that was a little walkway under the building.
It looks like you are coming too.
How do you feel, honey?
Commander, you're awake.
I can't believe you all actually took me hostage.
When you're pushed into a corner, you'll resort to extreme measures. Cliché, but true.
I'm forced into a chair. My hands and legs are tied to it. It'll be impossible for me to break the restraints on my own. What do you want to talk to me about?
How about having a look at the idiot box? Tetra Connect is broadcasting live throughout the entire Ark. Even in the shelters.
Contrary to what Crow said, the only image on the television screen is the word preparing. Guess only terrorists are able to see it.
They must be preparing for the next broadcast.
Crow sits down in a chair in front of me.
Before it starts, we should talk. Did you find the VOP house?
What's VOP house?
So you did find it. Very impressive, as always. It seems there's nothing you can't do. How do you intend on getting out of this little bind you find yourself in?
I'm going to apprehend you and make you all confess. If that doesn't work, then we'll use brain scans on you.
Look, we're on the precipice of achieving what you always wanted. We're building a foundation upon which NIKKEs will receive better treatment.
What are you talking about?
Let's start with Matisse. If there was no nymph, do you think a weapon without any coercion would actually fight alongside humans? This was the question I posed to the Ark. And what was the result? Nymph to Matisse, nymph to Matisse. Even those scumbags in the Ark knew it. Unless people have total control over NIKKEs, they would never protect humans willingly. Why would they, when humans only regard them as cannon fodder? Goddess of victory. What a joke!
Why Matisse?
It's simple. We were confident that Siwin would do something about it. Having said that, I had no idea she'd go as far as bringing raptures inside the Ark. Regardless, because of that spectacular show Matisse put on, they can now proudly say that NIKKEs are capable of and willing to protect humans, even without NIMP.
You must be disappointed that your plan failed.
Is that what you think? Why do you think we made a hole in the Ark? I want something more. This so-called Goddess of Victory mantle they're thrusting upon Matisse for eliminating the Raptures is nothing more than a dog and pony show. They're nothing but dancing monkeys. That's why we made that hole in the roof. Unleashing Raptures and fear into a utopian setting like the Ark. I was curious about what kind of choices would be made in a situation like that.
Keep talking.
People will be struck with terror once they see with their own eyes what they usually only see on their TV screens. If Raptures appear in the Ark, everyone will reach the same level of fear. Total equality.
Your insane logic has gotten countless people killed.
You're right. It's unfortunate. I never wanted anyone to die.
Yeah, I call bullshit. That's a lie, and you know it.
That is why I chose the time I did. Matisse's victory ceremony. That way we'd harm the least amount of people possible. However, Enoch was more crafty than I anticipated. Enoch whisked everyone off to the shelters. To those humans in safety, NIKKEs and Raptures once again became something they only see on a TV screen. But then the real big bad came in. A heretic. I had high hopes. A heretic is evil incarnate and exists solely to commit evil against mankind. To my dismay, however, before anything bad could happen, it was taken out by a pilgrim. It just became more of a blockbuster. First, it was Matisse's little performance on the surface. Now it's inside the Ark. It's all one giant farce. The only thing that's changed is the proximity. If things continue along this path, I'll never get to see what I desire.
Well, that sounds good to me. Then I have to ask, what exactly do you want to see?
I told you. I want to see the choice the Ark makes.
Honestly, Crow not seeing her desire, I'm okay with that. Because I couldn't give two shits about Crow.
I'm not alone. We're all in this together. Tell me to down with those who threatened it. Now is the time of true beauty. Alright, let's keep going.
I will finish this quickly.
Will be rewritten into a tale that's happy and beautiful.
Now the Goddess Squad. The ones who gave everything for humanity, who were upheld as shining beacons of hope for the entire human race.
I believe this image is actually used with Overzone, I want to say.
They were unceremoniously tossed to the side the second the Ark was completed. The decision was made all the easier because they were all cut off from the Ark. After that, there was the first surface reclamation war. Those who willingly donated their brains to become NIKKEs were once again hailed as goddesses of victory. The campaign failed miserably. The Ark began to persecute the NIKKEs. They became useless devices that consumed far too much funds and resources and had nothing to show for it. That's about the time the term NIKKE phobia came into being. This was also a result of the disconnect between NIKKEs and humans. Then, the ginormous failure of the Second Surface Reclamation War. The first celebrity NIKKE, Pretty, passed away. The Goddess Fall incident with Model ZX.
Yeah, I'm definitely aware of those. So technically, if I went through this campaign chapter before the before Footstep Walk Run, this would have been the first time we actually heard the celebrity NIKKE Pretty. But we actually heard about, well, for me specifically, I heard about this name for the first time courtesy of the Footstep Walk Run event, with one of the mass-produced NIKKEs that was a teammate of Rappy's before she became the version of Rappy that we all know and love.
Every time there was a major occurrence along these lines, people in the Ark were moved. Praise, then persecution, rinse and repeat. It was a never-ending alternating cycle as to how NIKKEs were regarded. I am convinced that disconnection is the biggest cause of all of this. NIKKEs reside in the Ark, but they don't truly exist. They're digital figments of the imagination, seen only on TV screens. It's the same dynamic as seeing a fictional character in a TV show and loving or hating them accordingly. Why is it this way, you ask? Because the people haven't felt it themselves. The Ark doesn't know the fear that comes with going up against a rapture. Why? Also because they haven't felt it themselves. The Ark doesn't thank or blame NIKKEs. Why? Still because they haven't felt it. They know nothing about us. They don't know anything about raptures either. So we need to tell them. Only when they are finally able to truly understand NIKKEs and raptures will the Ark make a real choice. One of those choices might well be what you've always wanted. Greater respect.
What are you really after?
Let's just watch TV.
Visibility is pretty poor.
Uni, won't we have a better chance of finding Crow in the Outer Rim? We've been wandering around downtown ever since we left.
What I'm looking for is here.
You're not looking for Crow, are you?
Nope.
Nope.
Because she is pretty much working with Crow.
Then what are you looking for?
You have to trust me. I'll figure it out.
Uni, please, let's just look for Crow. If we don't find her fast enough, then the people in the Outer Rim...
Found it. Over there.
Uni points to two people, a cameraman and a reporter. They are hiding from a nearby rasher prowling the area.
Aren't they from Tetra Connect? Apparently, they're doing a live broadcast that's playing in the shelters. Let's go save them.
Yeah, let's do that.
Yeah, something tells me that she's gonna pretty much enact the plan that pretty much Crow manipulators are doing.
All right, moving in.
Encounter.
It is not becoming to rush. Securing.
So that pretty much tells me that any upcoming bloodshed is pretty much on her hands.
Will be rewritten into a tale that's happy and beautiful.
All right, not there.
Because, yeah, people may potentially blame Uni for what might potentially happen, but in my opinion, it's Crow who's to blame.
Encounter.
The bubbles will show us.
Commander, the disruptive elements have been removed. May we continue our date now?
It is not.
Alright, let's get the Lost Relic here.
I will go slowly.
Oh, Gray Haze, Achromatic.
All right, not they are humanity's enemy.
The bubbles will show. The story will be rewritten into a tale that's happy and beautiful.
All right.
Alright, let's see if there's a Lost Relic over here. Oh, there it is. Nice. Alright, 3 more.
Did you? Bubbles will show us the way.
It is not becoming to rush.
Coming.
All right, moving in.
Attention, Ark citizens! Are you seeing this? A rapture has broken into one of the shelters. Everyone who was hiding inside is dead. The raptures have figured out there are people inside the shelters. No shelter is safe. Everyone must get out of the shelters. If you stay there, you will die. Do not trust the central government. Your lives mean nothing to them. I repeat, the shelters are not safe.
The shelters are not safe!
Yeah, she's lying. Uni?
I wasn't sure if she had what it took, but she's quite the thespian.
Yep. Any upcoming bloodshed is all Crow's fault. Again, fuck this bitch.
Huh? How come we're laughing? Can I join?
Did you get Uni too?
Oh, you got it all wrong. I didn't order her to do anything.
You didn't exactly order her, but you pretty much fucking gaslit and manipulated her, you psychotic fucking bitch.
I merely pointed her in the right direction. I have to say, though, I'm impressed. That was good thinking on her part. She took a rapture, blocked its senses, and brought it into an empty shelter. Then made it seem as if it stormed in and slaughtered everyone inside. Then again, capturing raptures is that squad's specialty. She's got a knack for fabricating tragic scenarios.
Do you know how this is all going to end?
Hard to say. Let's keep watching and see what choice the Ark makes.
Yeah, any upcoming victims is her fault. Crow pulls back a curtain to reveal a splintered window pane. Beyond the broken glass, all of downtown is visible. As far as the eye can see, Nikkes are doing battle with raptures. After a few moments, however, people start to trickle out of the shelters. Yeah, for every single person that ends up getting killed, all their blood is on Crow's hands. Crow is 100% to blame for this. It's like, yeah, Uni may end up being blamed for this, but it's in actuality Crow. Because Crow, being the psychotic bitch that she is, manipulated and gaslit Uni into doing this. So yeah, Crow's pretty much giving me more and more reason to hate her guts. Like, seriously, fuck that bitch.
Commander, the disruptive elements have been removed. May we continue our date now?
The raptures turn their weapons on the humans. Resounding blasts of gunfire can be heard. Nikkes jump in front of the humans to shield them and are mercilessly gunned down. People frantically cower behind the Nikkes, grasping onto their legs and begging for help. The rapture's lasers vaporize them all with impunity. One Nikke panics, pushing away a human clinging to her as she runs away. One human grabs a weapon that's been left on the ground and fires it at a rapture. The overwhelming kickback is too much, however, and she ends up shooting herself. Another Nikke runs off, carrying a bloody human corpse in her arms. A father rips a helmet off of a fallen Nikke and puts it on his child. A man holds tightly onto his lover's hand as they sprint as fast as their legs will carry them. One Nikke kicks away the hands of those reaching out to her as they die. An old man passes weapons and bullets to a Nikke. A Nikke and a mother embrace a child, blocking her from the barrage of gunfire. It's hell on earth. Some protect each other, others push everything away. Everyone is pinned down, unable to escape. Hell has come to the Ark. What have you done? I feel like my mind is on fire. I try with all my might to break my restraints, but they won't budge.
Finally, everyone will understand. What was once a distant fiction has become a tangible reality. They will be able to choose. An informed choice that will come from experience.
No one will ever forgive you for this.
I figured as much. Then let me ask you one more time. What will you do to us when you capture us? Will you kill us?
Honestly, very tempting.
Or will you forgive us?
Forgive your ass? Never. That's for the Ark to decide.
Oh?
Isn't that what you want? You'll be judged by the people who you've subjected to this experience.
I see. Not quite the answer I was looking for.
If I'm going to catch them, I've got to do it here. I feel something rustle inside my pocket. Before I fainted in the tunnel, Neon got close to me. I've got to trust it. I rock my body back and forth as hard as I can. The chair I am tied to rattles noisily.
Honey, those restraints won't break so easily.
I feel one of the chair legs lifting up. If I can just lean over. I've done it. I'm tilted to the side now. Closer to the ground than I was before. If I keep leaning in this direction, I slam into the ground face first. Ouch. My chin connects with the floor, but it doesn't matter. I'm just hoping and praying that my hunch is correct. There it goes. Suddenly, my chest feels hot. Dark red plumes of smoke start to come out.
A smoke grenade.
I should have known.
You should have fixed that window. Trails of smoke start to leak through the cracks in the window. Not the most elegant way to activate a smoke grenade, but I'll take it. There's no way they'll miss this signal. I hear the window shatter. And two silhouettes appear. Yep, Maiden and Guillotine. One of them speaks.
Stop.
Yeah, thank God they showed up. Oh. Ian. You all are a bunch of busy bees, aren't you? Impressive. How are things at Talentum? It's a hot mess over here thanks to the shelter situation. They keep asking for supplies left and right. The demand for daily necessities and medical supplies is at an all-time high. The reserves at the shelters are stocked to accommodate the suggested max capacity. Due to this incident, however, there are more people cramped into these shelters than the allotted capacity. That means that supplies are dwindling fast. The merchant union is providing as much as we can, but we're having trouble keeping up with the demand for certain essential goods. Like drinking water? No, not that. We're able to supply those without any issues. What we're short of is even more essential than that. Anyway, we were preparing a shipment, but it got raided en route mid-delivery. Luckily, none of our employees were injured, and the supplies weren't seriously damaged. But now it's going to be a real ordeal getting them to the destination. If it's not too much trouble, any chance could you help with that? There are still rogue rashers wandering near that area, and none of our employees are able to get close to the supplies. If you can eliminate them, we'll take care of the rest. I would do it myself, but I've got enough on my plate at the merchant union as is. If we stretch ourselves too thin trying to handle everything ourselves, it could negatively affect our other supply shipments. Tell them the location. Thank you, sweetie. I'll make this up to you personally. Must you always be so brazen with your flirting? You're just jelly. Aha.
Alright, not there.
Alright, first we'll activate this button here. And then we'll go over here.
Show us the way.
Get that lost rug light there. There we go. Okay, let's go ahead and take care of the side mission here. And then we'll take care of that EX stage.
They are humanity's and
moving to the designated location.
So with this, we'll get another 200 gems, and then another 300 from the EX stage.
Target confirmed. Commencing operation.
Help me to down with those who threaten the kingdom. Focus our attacks. Wait a moment.
Staring at this too intently.
Help me to down with those who threaten the kingdom. Focus our attacks. Regroup, and let's go again. Help me to down with those who threaten the kingdom. Fire! Let's keep going! Just a little bit more!
I will finish this quickly.
Help me to down with those who threaten the kingdom.
Reloading. Commander, the disruptive elements have been removed. May we continue our date now?
Alright, 2 more.
They are humanity's enemy.
The bubbles will show us the way!
Target confirmed. Commencing operation. Commander, the disruptive elements have been removed. May we continue our date now?
Is there by chance a lost relic there? Nope.
Alright.
They are humanity's.
Alright, not there. I knew that.
If we can't clinch the victory. With this, we're one step closer to our dream.
Alright, that takes care of those. We disposed of all the rashes in the area. What is all this stuff anyway? Yan says it's not food or water, but it's apparently essential? Maybe guns and ammunition? What in the world would an emergency shelter need those for? Medical supplies then? That's a bit more likely. In case someone gets hurt, heck, there could already be injured people in... There could already be injured people in there. I know this isn't a good idea, but perhaps we can pop the sucker open? No. Aw, come on, just a little peek. No. It might be something that has to be kept sealed. We should leave it alone. Fair enough. Fine, let's head back and let them take it from here. Alright, so what'd she say? The shipment made it to the destination safely. Thank you. When are things gonna settle down? Can I ask you something? Shoot. What was that shipment? Oh, that? Bathroom supplies. You've got to remember, there's a lot of people concentrated in an enclosed space down in those shelters. If the bathrooms are nasty, then the quality of life takes a sharp nosedive. Those supplies were to help prevent that. If it's not as if we can build another bathroom, so we can do is ensure they have plenty of supplies on hand. Fortunately, we seem to be doing okay in that regard. I would have never guessed it was related to bathrooms. It's true that it may not be a life or death priority, But even the smallest things can be the spark that pretends to collapse. Good thinking. Anyway, you seem busy, so I'll let you go. Congrats on a job well done. You too. We'll talk later. Take care, client. Alright, that takes care of that. Now for the EX battle.
Moving in. I will turn everything into bubbles.
Oh, we're actually getting a little bit of a level buff.
Go slowly.
We're getting boosted to 260, so we're getting a free 16 levels. Oh. I think I fought this guy before. Fleet, yeah. I faced this guy before.
Tell me the down with those who threaten the kingdom. All send for focus. Fire! Alright, let's keep going. Tell me down with those who threaten the kingdom. Focus our attack. The king up ahead. Commence firing. Tell me down with those who threaten the king. All send for focus. Fire! Alright, let me get going.
There we go. Yeah, taking out all the fodder ravishers definitely helped.
Commander, the disruptive elements have been removed.
And as you probably saw with Crown's HP in particular, as she was doing damage to the boss, she was actually recovering some health back.
Moving to the designated location.
Please make your orders clear and alright, moving in.
Okay, so we got that lost relic there. But then we still have one more. Aha! Right there.
Moving to the designated location.
Cool. So that's pretty much all the relics. Okay, so barring any little side missions that pop up, we have 6 battles left for the chapter.
The bubbles will coming. It is not becoming to rush. What a truly beautiful story this. All right, not
Encounter.
All right,
securing victory for their subjects is a king's duty.
Moving to the
They are human.
all right, moving in.
Time stands still. Crow and Viper freeze. Phew.
It's a good thing we're not too late.
What the heck are you doing crawling on the floor for, partner? Oh, I get it. You use the arcane technique. Tracing a Zisuru with your own body to gather power.
Not really.
This power is forbidden. If you use it recklessly, the interdimensional boundaries could...
Just hurry up and untie the commander.
Right away.
Yeti unties me. My chest feels like it's on fire.
Leave these 3 to us. You need to take care of what's happening outside. It's chaos out there. NIKKEs, humans, and raptures are all fighting amongst each other. Someone needs to get this situation under control. And you're the best man for the job.
Okay, got it.
Please, hurry.
If I may, partner, I'd just like to reiterate about the forbidden...
Huh?
How is she able to move?
You must be the one Captain was talking about!
Huh?
Yeah, how is Jackal able to move? Jackal charges forward and jump kicks Maiden. Maiden is sent hurtling backwards and slams into the wall.
Maiden!
What? How can you...
Earplugs, maybe? Yeti, stop her. Jackal leaps towards Maiden, but Guillotine snatches her in the middle of her jump. Jackal grabs onto Guillotine's shoulder, pivots in midair, and gives Maiden a powerful kick to the face.
Ow!
Maiden still isn't moving. Chrome Viper's heard to come forward.
Who are these two?
Extrinsic.
Captain, did I do good?
You did very good.
Well, did I do good?
Does she have her hearing sensor turned off?
Probably.
Correct.
Who told you about us?
Can't remember. Anyway, enough talk.
Yeah, I call bullshit.
Let's fight.
3 against 1 then, is it? Simple enough.
Chrome Viper take off at breakneck pace.
Jackal, we're out of here. You deal with her. Aw, dang. That's right. She can't hear.
You're not going anywhere!
Come play with me!
Leave this to me, partner. Go do what you need to do.
Alright, I'm counting on you. I run in the other direction, away from where Crow and Viper scampered off. Right now, quelling the chaos outside is what's most important. Well, that sucks.
You can always count on quality training.
Tell me to stand with those who threaten the town. Focus our attack. Good job!
Let's keep going.
Tell me to stand with those who threaten the town.
Now is the time of true beauty.
Yeah, his health bar pretty much just melted. Hello? There he goes.
The story will be rewritten into a tale that's happy.
It kind of took its sweet time coming up there. Not gonna lie. It's complete pandemonium. Gunshots and screams continue to fill the air. The ground is littered with the corpses of slaughtered humans and NIKKEs. It's appalling.
Commander, are you okay?
Commander!
Master!
Huh?
We came running as soon as we saw the smoke signal. Are you okay?
What happened to Exotic? Why are you alone?
And how come the smoke is coming from up there, but you're down here?
We can talk later. We need to do something about this place first.
Understood.
There's a lot going on right now. We can't take care of both humans and NIKKEs all at once. If all of us try to join in at the same time, it'll only make a bigger mess of things. Everyone scatter around and take down Raptures individually. I'll try to command a weapons drone nearby. It should be possible for some support fire. The central government is bound to make their move at any moment. Until then, we've got to do whatever we can.
Roger.
Okay, I'll head this way. I'll go this way.
Most peculiar. I didn't imagine I'd feel a sense of kinship with Maiden.
You're strong. This is fun. This is my first time seeing someone as strong as you.
Jackal runs forward, whipping her hands around. Guillotine easily evades.
I always had her pegged as an indolent and badgering NIKKE, who, much like myself, had been cursed with immense power. However, when your attack managed to take her down, I realized something.
You're really fast.
Jackal scurries along the ground, aiming for Guillotine's leg. Guillotine crouches and whips back the leg that Jackal was intending to grab. As Jackal pulls back after missing her target, Guillotine punches her in the chin.
I was angry. I was upset because I regard Maiden as my colleague. You've helped me achieve a greater degree of self-realization. And for that, I shall give you the lethal eye.
Guillotine removes her eye patch. I was wondering when she would do that. Underneath her eye, which glows an ominous crimson red, glares at Jackal. Yeah, thankfully this is her built-in ability and not corruption. Kind of akin to, or more or less, yeah, pretty much kind of akin to what nearly happened to her when she became almost irregular during the Ice Dragon saga.
Whoa, what's that? So shiny! Uh-oh.
Jackal collapses to the floor. Kind of a interesting expression. She grips her chest and lets out a painful groan.
What is this?
Within my eye dwells tremendous and cursed power.
Huh. The funny thing, those symbols above her head, those never actually showed up in terms of like the ending anime cutscene in Ice Dragon Saga, or any of the artwork for Ice Dragon Saga as well, especially when she used her special ability.
The power to control all the energy I see. At this very moment, I am scattering the energy in your core into the air. For us Nikkes, our cores are much like the heart. Right now, your heart has stopped.
Captain!
To you, I am the Grim Reaper, a killer of Nikkes. You can never escape me or anyone in Extrinsic. You would do well to remember that. Right. You can't hear anyway.
Yep. She still has her hearing turned off.
It's me. I've secured Wild Dog. No, it's not an actual dog. A member of the exotic squad, Jackal. Yes. Right. I'll be waiting.
Did you catch her?
Hey, she's okay.
You're awake.
Seems like we lost Crow and Viper.
For now.
Yes, but I was able to protect you and partner. For now, that's enough.
We failed our mission. We're going to catch hell for this. It was an oversight on my part for not considering they could turn their hearing sensors off. But why didn't you use your eye to begin with?
True.
Once I use my eye, it requires a lot of time to recharge.
We've really screwed the pooch this time.
Well, there is potentially still time to catch Crow and Viper. So not all hope is lost on that end.
Moving to the designated location.
Engaging with the enemy.
The bubbles will show us the way!
What a truly beautiful story this was.
All right.
Not they are humanity.
All right, with this, we're one step closer to our dream.
Okay. So let's see.
They are humanity's enemy. And so I shall defeat them.
All right.
Not there.
Yeah, I don't think I'll be able to get past the boss to get the Lost Relic, so we'll have to take care of the boss fight first, then grab the Lost Relic.
Rush. I will go slowly.
All clear on this side. I'm almost done here as well.
There's still a lore class up ahead emitting a calling signal.
Let's go get it then.
Let's go.
We should be able to make quick work of this thing.
Yeah, Neon's not too far off. Huh. Rebuild Vulcan. Don't believe I've seen a Rapture that looked like this one before. Well, it's gone now. Yeah, so Neon was correct. We did make quick work of it.
Rewritten into a tale that's happy and beautiful.
Enemy down. All raptures in the immediate vicinity have been eliminated.
Wait, what is that?
Uh-oh. Before us is a sight so horrifying, I have to avert my gaze. Once the gunshots and bombing cease, they are replaced with the moans and screams of the injured. I don't even know where to start. I can feel a vibration in my pocket. Did my cell phone get taken away by Exotic? I take the cell phone. On the screen, there's a kiss mark. Viper.
Commander, are you okay?
Diesel. Diesel?
Oh, thank goodness you're safe. I heard you were at one of the shelters.
Yeah, we took care of all the raptures. But the situation here is dire.
We decided to move the injured to Basilis's medical center. Support troops are on their way. Stay there until then and do what you can to assist. Try and keep everyone from panicking.
We'll do our best. How are you planning on transporting all these people?
We're going to be using AZX. There's a station right in front of the medical center. The tracks aren't in the greatest shape, and there's plenty of other things that could be better. But we're diverting all our attention to get these people to safety.
Right, thanks.
No problem.
All right, that was the last of them. We administered all the first aid that we could. But are these people gonna be okay? They'll be fine. The central government will take care of the rest.
Commander, we've just received confirmation that Jackal has been captured.
So that leaves Crow and Viper. Huh? Isn't capturing Jackal enough? Crow is the ringleader. If we want to really end this, she's the one we need to capture. Where do you think they've gone?
First things first, let's finish cleaning this place up.
Sure. We just need to search that shelter over there, and we're done.
Yeah, let's go. Ugh.
Commander, why don't you sit down over there for a minute? We'll go check it out and be right back.
This place is safe, so you can rest for a moment.
Okay, thanks everyone. Rappy, Niece, and Neon move towards the shelter to check if there are any remaining raptors or humans. Crow has probably...
Commander!
Oh, shit. Uni, when did you get here?
Did you bring a present for me?
Present? What are you...
You told me you'd give me some Vapows. So I could have my revenge. You'll save me, won't you? You saved Matisse, so it wouldn't make sense if you don't save me. Someone as kind as you wouldn't pretend to not see me, would you?
Uni,
Yes, Commander?
why did you do it?
Do what?
Why did you make those people leave the shelter? You sent people to their deaths. Look at all these people on the ground. What did they do to deserve this? Ah.
I knew you brought it. Some Vapows. Just for me. Thank you for thinking about me, Commander. Thank you, Commander.
So yeah, in her mentally broken state, she stole the Vapos bullets.
Hello, all ARC residents. I am AZX's attendant Diesel. I will be escorting you all safely to Basilis's medical center. If you experience any trouble during the journey, just ring the bell and we'll be there to assist you. We have several attendants, including myself, on standby. We'll be arriving at the medical center in about 10 minutes. And with that, we're off.
And Crow's aboard the train. Shit. Well, that just makes things extra worse. So next is chapter 24, Banishment. Okay, cool. No new side mission. The cold front. So, what was the point of this then?
It is not becoming to rush. I will go slowly.
I guess a shortcut? Maybe by chance, maybe it was a means of, I don't know. Maybe make it so that you can backtrack just in case you missed something? Maybe? Okay, so it looks like there's 2 cutscenes left. Oh, it's actually a special marked area.
This is the first time a pilgrim has ever been inside the Ark.
That's right. Breaking new ground here.
How do you find it?
Not sure. I always wanted to come to this place, but now that I'm here, I have to say, I don't have any strong feelings about it one way or the other. To be honest, it's not much different than the surface. It's spacious, and it's teeming with raptures.
That's only because we've cleared the streets due to the Rapture invasion. Normally this place is packed with people.
Is that right? I wonder how I'd feel, seeing a sight like that.
You chose a heck of a time to show up. That heretic really caught us with our pants down.
Did it now?
It sure did. You couldn't have shown up at a better time. The timing was perfect, really. It's almost as if it had been planned.
Probably because it more likely was.
Don't mind her. She didn't mean anything by it. Huh? Did I say something wrong?
It's okay. Don't worry about it.
We're almost there. I just hope we don't run into any raptures on the way.
Don't worry. I can deal with raptures easily enough. What is that statue over there?
Oh, that? It's called the Goddess of Victory. It was made to commemorate the Goddess Squad. You'll find these all over the Ark, and they're well taken care of. In fact, every time I get in trouble, I'm assigned to clean all the Goddesses of Victory statues. I'm not done until they're practically shimmering.
Why have they erected these statues?
Huh? Well, because they're the saviors of humankind. They're a legend around these parts. They were the best NIKKE squad there ever was. And they volunteered to remain on the surface and fight until the bitter end, all in order to keep mankind safe. A lot of the data has been lost to time, so we don't know all the details. But it's safe to say they're highly revered in the Ark.
If they're so legendary, how come there isn't that much information on them?
Because so much time has passed.
To be fair, there is actually records of the Goddess Squad, but that's in the archives watched over by Arcana. Though, of course, that detail pretty much came into play pretty much well after this particular chapter of the game was pretty much added.
There used to be a person who proactively spread the gospel of the Goddess Squad. But ever since they passed away, the information has been lost to time. Of course, the fact that they remain legends has never changed.
Could you give me their name by any chance?
Who?
The person who preached about the Goddess Squad.
Sorry, I'm not really sure what their name was.
It's fine. Don't worry about it.
Maybe Oswald?
We should keep moving. We're almost there.
It could have potentially been Oswald.
Sure.
Oh, now to the briefing room. Central Government, briefing room 13.
People escaped to shelter on their own. What about the injured?
We're figuring it out as we speak.
There haven't been any deaths, have there?
Unfortunately, yes.
No, it can't be. People killed by raptures in the Ark.
The injured are being rushed to Massilla's medical center using AZX. The medical staff that was stationed at the shelter are coming too. I think we've staunched the bleeding as far as that's concerned.
Why were the shelters opened in the first place?
Someone showed up on Tetra's live broadcast and presented false rumors. People fell into a panic and forcibly opened the shelter doors. Then they proceeded to walk directly into the hordes of raptors waiting for them downtown. Enoch had locked the shelter doors to prevent this exact situation. But the people manually opened them using the emergency override. So a miracle that only a few shelters saw the broadcast.
False rumors? Who did that? Who would do such a thing?
We're looking into it. We've got a recording of their voice, so that should help us track down whoever's responsible.
There have also been reports that the hole in the Ark was the NIKKE's doing. Massilla's exotic squad are the primary suspects.
Hey! Loose lips sinks ships. Don't fire off accusations when you don't have evidence.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure there's plenty of evidence.
I received the data from Enoch. Don't exotics usually deal with the Outer Rim? Catch them and question them. We'll find out quickly enough with a brain scan.
I'm afraid that won't be easy. We've been unable to track down the exotic squad.
What about Enoch? Can't she help?
Enoch is busy keeping an eye on all the raptors in the Ark. She has no time. There is no room for error. She was distracted for only a moment, and that caused her to neglect keeping the locking mechanisms in place. The result? She lost track of 10 raptors' movements, and now we have a pile of dead bodies on our hands.
We should have allowed her to link with Ink from the very beginning. Choosing the counters instead was a mistake. Fine. Everyone just send out your own squads to hunt down Exotic. What's wrong?
The raptors have spread to nearly every corner of the Ark. The cost to hunt them all down will be astronomical. The same goes for repairing the hole in the Ark's roof. A considerable amount of troops were deployed to escort the AZX as well. Not to mention the ones Dobin took with him to the Outer Rim.
So?
I'm saying that was stretched thin enough as is.
Then I'll send out an APB.
Tetra's communications have the habitude of being compromised. Using the central government line would be preferable. But sending out an APB for NIKKE's at a time like this would only create greater turmoil.
Fine then. What the hell do you suggest then? Suen!
What?
Can you not control your NIKKE's? How could you have let things get this bad? I'm telling you to step up and take responsibility.
Yeah, why she would ever do that? As far as I recall, she's never been able to take responsibility for pretty much any of the bad shit that's gone down with her NIKKE's pretty much ever. Especially when it comes to Crow.
Why is it that every time there's an issue, Massilla's is somehow involved?
And pretty much because she has a squad that's completely comprised of criminals. One of them who just happens to be a terrorist.
You've got some nerve. When the facts show that Massilla's and our NIKKE's had nothing to do with this.
Which I know is not true.
I'll be expecting an apology from all of you.
You don't deserve one.
That won't be happening.
Thank you. See? Ingrid's got the same mindset as I do.
We have the commando unit tracking Exotic. We'll be getting some good news shortly.
Hopefully.
It's that commander. We've had some hiccups with them in the past, but he is talented. If he is tracking Exotic, then I know the job will be carried out. If only Anderson was okay, then things wouldn't have come to this. Never mind, there's no point in getting into that again. The central government will continue to provide assistance to all citizens. I leave the rest in your hands. Eliminating the raptures is your top priority. The pilgrim will be arriving soon, so I'm hanging up now. Papillon.
Well, that pretty much does it for all the chapters for chapter 23. So, with that, what do we have in terms of lost sectors? Okay, so I have to clear through chapter 23. Oh, actually, never mind. Yeah, I did clear that. So yes, I did defeat the boss of chapter 23. So, I wonder why it shows that is not completed. That doesn't make any sense.
This way, Commander. There's no need to hesitate.
Yeah, I'm quite certain I defeated the boss, so I'm surprised that there's not really a check mark. Yeah, so chapter 24 is banishment. Yeah, you completed chapter 23, so, why exactly does it show that it's not checked? I know he took care of all the battles on this map, so, that is bizarre. That is bizarre indeed.
This way, Commander. There's no need to hesitate.
Let me double check. Maybe refreshed? Hey, there we go. Now it's showing it correctly. Huh. I guess all it took was refreshing it. But cool. So we pretty much have access to 5 zones. Or 5 sectors. So, as long as it's, actually, just out of curiosity, when's the next cube? Sector 14 is the next one. Okay, so 14. Okay, so that's this one. And the next cube is the quantum cube. Yeah, I'll have to obtain this cube to know what boost it provides. But thankfully, exploration rewards will yield 500 gems. So, in theory, that's 1,000, 2,000. That's effectively 2,500 gems with these zones all together. As long as they do yield gems, of course. But with that, I'm pretty much going to take care of that off screen. Just to more or less save on time. Well, I say save on time, but more or less it will save on time in terms of editing. To more or less be more specific. But with those done, we should have some more rewards to get. Thank you. Yeah, that's another 100 gems. And from the jukebox, another 100. Not bad. I mean, every little bit is gonna help. So, in theory, once I do those lost sectors, they'll give me another 2,500, provided all of them do yield gems. So that will bring me to just a little over 15k. So that's going to be 50 pulls worth of gems. Yeah, Yeah, that's gonna be effectively 50 pulls. Or 50, yeah. It will pretty much be 50 pulls worth of gems. So there is a chance that I could potentially... Yeah, there is a chance that I could potentially get Illig and potentially Sakura, but luck would definitely have to be on my side. If anything, I'll focus on my pulls on one of the two, and then just use mileage to get a copy of the other one. And then with Rosanna, with Summer Rosanna, I still at least have time to do pulls on her banner. I still have a few days at the time of this recording. Yeah, at the time of recording, I still have pretty much a week. So there's at least time. And in theory, I only have to do 29 pulls, so that's effectively 3 multis. And that will give me enough mileage to then do an exchange for one of the 2 limited characters. Specifically, Summer Sakura or Illig. So if anything, I'll do pulls primarily on Illig's banners first. And if I'm lucky and I get Illig early, which I hope that will happen, then I'll switch to Sakura to potentially pulls on there, maybe get her, and then if anything, if I don't get at least one of the 2, then I'll use mileage to then exchange for one of the 2 that I end up missing. But with that, we're pretty much going to call it here, and I'm going to take care of those lost sector zones off screen. And then when we return,
No need to hesitate.
yeah, when we return to NIKKE, we're going to potentially, well, based on time, we're going to potentially go into the polls and use what gems we have to see about pulling for Illig and Sakura, and hopefully this time around luck will be on my side, and we can actually get both those NIKKEs, and then we can just see about building up gems again to then see about doing pulls for Summer Rosanna before her banner ends. So with that, we'll call it here, and I'll see you next time in Goddess Victory NIKKE with pulls for those summer units. And until then, I hope you all have a fantastic day and take care.